Your phone rings. You don't answer it. You don't even see the call. Maybe it happened while you were asleep. And yet, somehow, someone just got full access to your WhatsApp, your messages, your photos, your microphone, your camera, and you did absolutely nothing wrong. This isn't science fiction. It's called a zero-click exploit, and it might be the scariest category of hacking that most people have never even heard of. Let's start with what makes this different from every hacking story you already know. Phishing needs you to click a link. Malware needs you to install something. Social engineering needs you to fall for a lie. Zero-click needs none of that. The attack happens through a completely normal-looking interaction, a missed call, a message preview, even just receiving a file. And your device is compromised before you've done anything at all. Here's the part that makes it so dangerous. The vulnerability isn't in you, it's in the code. Every app you use, including WhatsApp, has to process incoming data constantly. Images, videos, calls, previews, often before you even open the app. Somewhere in that background processing, a tiny flaw in how the software handles certain types of data can be exploited. Feed it a specially crafted file or call, and instead of just displaying a preview, the app accidentally executes hidden instructions. Think of it like handing someone what looks like a sealed envelope. Normally, they just read the letter inside, but a zero-click exploit is like an envelope rigged so that the moment it's opened, even automatically, even without anyone looking at it, a hidden mechanism inside triggers on its own. The most famous real-world example of this is Pegasus, spyware developed by the Israeli company NSO Group. Reports going back several years have documented cases where a single missed WhatsApp call, one that the target never even answered, was enough to silently install surveillance software onto a phone. Once installed, the operator could allegedly read encrypted messages after they were decrypted on the device, track location, activate the microphone and camera, and monitor virtually everything happening on that phone. What makes this particularly unsettling is who has reportedly been targeted this way. Investigations by journalists and researchers have linked Pegasus-style attacks to surveillance of activists, journalists, lawyers, and politicians in multiple countries. This wasn't random. It was targeted, expensive, and precise, because zero-click exploits like this are incredibly valuable and incredibly rare. Building one can cost millions of dollars, since it requires finding a flaw nobody else has found yet. So, why should an ordinary person even care about this if these attacks are so targeted and expensive? 2 reasons. First, these vulnerabilities eventually get discovered and patched, but there's often a window of time where they're being actively used before anyone even knows they exist, called a 0 day. Second, once techniques like this become public knowledge, cheaper and less sophisticated versions sometimes trickle down into more common cybercrime toolkits. So what can you actually do about a threat you can't see coming and can't stop by being careful? The honest answer is that you can't fully prevent a true zero-click exploit as an individual. Nobody can, but you can shrink your exposure. Keep your apps and operating system updated, since patches often quietly fix the exact flaws these exploits rely on. Restart your phone regularly, since some forms of spyware struggle to survive a reboot. Be extra cautious if you're in a role like journalism, activism, or politics that makes you a realistic target for this kind of surveillance, and consider tools specifically designed to detect spyware infections. And here's the strange twist to end on. The same skill that lets researchers find these hidden flaws to sell to attackers is the exact same skill that lets other researchers find them first and get them patched. So next time your phone rings and you miss the call, you probably have nothing to worry about. But somewhere out there, a missed call was once all it took.